So, recently some people on Reddit decided to invite me to a group called Conspiracitards, but yet at the same time they made a topic about me, mocking me, and in fact in the topic suggesting that they were going to ban me for the lulz, and they're expecting me to fall into this trap and get amusement out of banning me. What kind of sick people are you? I mean, really. You know that's just depraved, right? You know you have no soul, right? You know God hates you, right? It's just ridiculous. There's no excuse for it. I don't give a fuck what you think I say that is so bad. You don't have a right to treat people like that. That's what it comes down to. That whether or not anything I say might be offensive, or even ignorant, or whatever, that's your opinion. You're entitled to that opinion, but you're not entitled to mistreating me because of that opinion, as I am not entitled to mistreating you. Now, mind you, we could set laws about this all day long, and it would get arbitrary. But there's nothing arbitrary about suggesting that you don't have a right to ban people. It's pretty simple, you know? You deal with people to the extent you have to. You don't stab people, and you don't ban people. That's why I say I would stab moderators, because clearly if you're going to ban me, well then I'm going to stab you. It's that same level of intolerance. I'm not going to pussyfoot around and have my hands tied behind my back when I deal with you. If you're not willing to deal with me as a human being and treat me like a human being, I'm not going to treat you like a human being. I'm going to give you exactly the same treatment you give me. And if you're going to take my dignity and treat me like an animal, I will gut you like an animal. I will skin you alive, I will hang you by a fucking tree, and I will let everyone watch. Because there is no excuse for it. That's what it comes down to. You are evil. There is no debate about it. There's no argument here. You're fucking evil. And you know how you deal with evil? You put it down like a bad dog. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to post on Conspiracitards. And by the way, a lot of people lately have been comparing me to guys like Alex Jones and David Icke and Ron Paul. I hate to break it to you, but I've been banned from a lot of those places too. Ron Paul groups, PrisonPlanet.com, DavidIcke.com. So clearly, I'm not in cahoots with the Conspiracitards. If I was, I probably wouldn't be getting banned from their places, correct? So, I'm not getting anything out of those wild conspiracy theories. I'm not with them, I don't agree with them, and if it were up to me, they would be hanged on a tree right alongside you. So, that's not the issue here. But no, I'm not going to post on Conspiracitards waiting to be banned. What I'm actually going to do is contact some legal organizations to make a report to just flag all websites ever. I mean, I'm just going to write a big what to do about how all websites are guilty of federal discrimination laws. Period. Everything about them is against discriminatory regulations. You know, the fact that they can just ban people with no repercussions, no inhibitions, nothing, that's discrimination. That's segregation. And there are laws against that. Not your terms of service, not your little house rules, the fucking law. It's fucking illegal to discriminate against people. And you should not be surprised when people get violent with you when you discriminate against them. You're being hateful. You're being bigoted. You are worse than the Ku Klux Klan. Even the Ku Klux Klan would know better than to blatantly, perform racist acts that would get them in trouble. The Grand Wizard of the Klan is not going to ban you from his store. He knows better. He might secretly hate you. He might mumble and grumble about how you're a mud race or a Negro or whatever, but he's not going to do anything to inhibit you because he knows that would look bad on him, and he knows you might do something about it. Whether it's contact an attorney, contact a local government agency, or maybe put a shotgun to his face. Whatever. The point is, he's smarter than that. So you're dumber than the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. Good fucking job. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make one of my 10-paragraph posts, probably 20 paragraphs, about how websites are just discriminatory. Do something about them. Enforce the law on the internet. And I cannot guarantee that all these websites will be taken down, but the government will pressure them to not be discriminatory. In other words, they can't simply just ban people to ban people. They will at least need a really good excuse. A substantial excuse. Not simply, he was posting like a faggot. Not simply, I didn't like his post and it's my forum, I can do what I want to. That's not gonna fucking fly with the government. And furthermore, when I contact this agency, then they might regulate how they operate their forum. They might have to meet a quota on their moderators. Somehow I doubt there's an even distribution of women, Hispanics, gays, and things like that to represent their company. But meanwhile, they think they can do whatever they want. Oh, it's your property? It's your trademark? Well then, you should be bound by the same laws and agreements as all other companies and trademarks. And in fact, you have broken several copyright agreements by deleting my posts. Because whether or not you own the forum and think you have a right to ban me, you don't have a right to my material. My written material is mine to do with as I please. By deleting it, you've deleted copyright. You've deleted my copyright. And that is a violation of the law. You might be able to ban me, but you don't have a right to alter my posts. Those are mine. So, property rights, yet again, come to bite you in the ass. And don't think I won't invoke them either. I will go to any means to get back at moderators. I am willing to get down and dirty. That's what you don't seem to understand. That's why all these people threatening me with, you're gonna regret these videos, you're gonna regret the things you say. No, I'm not, because I have nothing to regret. You don't seem to comprehend that I'm not afraid of being publicly viewed as some kind of, crazy Looney Tune. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how people think of me. I don't give a shit how it affects my life. That's unimportant to me. This isn't about me. It's about right and wrong. A is A. Either we do the right thing or we do the wrong thing. To just stand idly by and let this continue is wrong. The moderators are especially wrong. It is extremely wrong to ban people. And I will dedicate my life to doing something about it. I don't care how villainized I get. I don't care what you think you can do to me. I don't care what you think that will constitute in my character. I don't fucking care. As long as I can drag you down with me. That's all that matters. I hope to God that it affects my personal life. I hope to God that I can't walk down the street without somebody recognizing me. And I get on fucking TV and, my entire family is in the spotlight and whatever. It doesn't matter, because then I get to drag every single one of you motherfuckers down with me. That means that I get to take you all to court, and you have to see me, and you can see the smile on my face as I ruin your life too. And then we're all in the fucking dirt, getting all muddy, and our lives are just spectacle for the public's amusement, and that'll make my day. Because I want to ruin your life. And I am willing, more than willing, to ruin my own life to see that happen. That's what you don't understand. See, you're a pussy. Not only are you despicable and wicked, but you're also a coward. You're too scared of your own self-survival to do anything. That's why you cling to the moderators. You cling to that idea that you get to do what you want on the internet because it's my property. You're not willing to challenge the norm. You're not willing to challenge evil. This world is predominantly evil. And because you think you got something so special to live for, you're not willing to go that extra mile. I got news for you. You're not special. You got nothing to live for. The only thing you have to live for is your principles. That's why you exist on this world. That is your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is for principles. Christians think it's to worship God. Muslims think it's to worship Allah. I don't particularly think that my life was put on this earth just to worship somebody else or something else. I do not believe my life is about worship. I believe my life is about committing to some greater good. The idea that the world is better off than I left it. And if that is going to make me into some huge joke, then what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with thinking that way? What is wrong with the idea that people have a right not to be fucked with? That people should be able to just have discourse, talk to one another, type on a fucking message board, and not be infringed upon. Just be able to talk to their friends or whatever, and say things, even stupid things, and not be fucked with, and not be banned and treated like shit. Why is that such a hard concept for you to understand? Are you not human? Are you just some kind of demonic entity incapable of basic consideration? So, whatever the reason, whatever thing you got going on in your life that makes you incapable of that basic courtesy, I don't fucking care. I'm bringing you down. I'm bringing down your life to at least my level, and probably a lot worse, because I am tenacious enough, I am dedicated enough, and I am, what's the word I'm going for? I'm petty enough to do it. You have no idea how fucking petty I am. So, see you later.